Okay, hi. I'm John Paul Elliott, J.P. Elliott, the third with the Church of Stuff, and I want to share this so we understand this. We're alive through consciousness. If you're conscious, you're alive. And that's the open field. Within the consciousness, there's a thing called feeling. Feelings, feelings, nothing more than feelings, are what consciousness judges its life images as. Both consciousness and feelings can be brought together, centered, like this hemisphere and that hemisphere. It's what he does over here and what he does over there. That's their hemispheres. But we bring both these hemispheres together, like we're swimming, right? We're swimming through gravity, and think about it. Why wouldn't you want to use your whole body and love your whole center? So the dominant side needs to go to the center, and the non-dominant side needs to go to the center, so that both can be centered and then operate through God's will, through His energy field we live in of love. It's pretty much simple like that. So when they talk about sex, or when they talk about using both sides of our body, you see, this can change our consciousness. So they do not want you to change your consciousness. They want you to learn what they want you to learn. Keep your conscious thoughts in the way that they want you to have your conscious thoughts. And that way they can control you and harvest from us without helping us. Because part of their machinery is all the phony ass medicines that they give to people to make money on. That
it's a kind of psychotherapy. We can arrange a group session in which the gimmick
kill
is
us,
this,
damage us,
that when anybody
and allows our consciousness to think that that's what's going to work. So you have to understand, your consciousness is not what the dogma is that you have learned. It's not the dogma. Your consciousness is you looking at everything from a larger viewpoint, a global or universal or maximum universal viewpoint that you can behold in your brain, and then look at the earth, which is really Earth. You got to hear. And the earth is in this environmental field, a magnetic, electrical, and vibrational field that generates thought. And the more thought that you can put together, the more powerful it becomes. And our creators play with our thoughts, and they somehow collect this thought energy, and it's their field. So through thought is how they communicate, and they can. I think it's an energy field for them, and they also deliver their messages and what they want us to go through, or the challenges they want us to go through thought as well. So consciousness is your thought. Your feelings are a part of consciousness, but are also a part of thought. And your thought, what you think, is what creates your consciousness, which then relates to your perception of feelings, which then suddenly all of that is wrapped up in dogma. Well, you can't use this hand. You can't do that. How dare you do this? Well, you can do that. You see, the consciousness that they have, Christ said, "Be ye whole, and you have no need of a physician." Be ye whole. What does that mean? W-H-O-L-E. Not in a hole. Well, maybe that works too. If you're dead, see, here's a parable for you. If you're dead and buried in a hole, you don't need no doctor. See, that's the one way the physicians might look at it. But he was giving us metaphysical instructions. If you don't use it, you lose it. To be centered. Now, the center means right here. This is your center. That's why you see all those Egyptians. I'm going to do some of these where I'm going to paint myself like this. The center of the body. Open your mouth. See the center. This is stuff you can look on Grey's Anatomy, but really every body is like this. Every dog, every cat, everything is alive. Has got two sides blended together that form into the center. And the center is our most powerful field inside our body. It transfers all the energy and data from one side to the other, and whatever we want to have happen, it does that. That's its job. It's called the corpus callosum. Callosum. C-A-L-L-U-S-U-M. Callosum. And it's like call on some. You can call on some of this energy field to be whole. So this is where loving yourself and saying, all my center field, I want to be born again. To my callosum, to both hemispheres which join together as a whole unit, I want to be healed now with the power of what they call the placebo. But it's not placebo, my friend. That's a fact lie that they use. It's the thought effect. The thought effect of what you want to manifest. And it works if you're centered. It will not work so well if you're not centered. If one side thinks that he's the boss, I'm the one trained, I'm right, he's totally wrong. What you want to do is love both sides, because that's how they work together as a unit. And you want to, if the right hand is offending you, beat that sumbitch. You stop that. Embarrass him. Embarrass him. Right? So he gets the point of love. I'm sorry I did that to you, because I know that you drew the point. But I'm maybe reminding him. That's from the center, baby. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. But the point being, if your right eye offends you, pluck it out. Put a patch over it. It could be the same thing. You put an eye patch over it, and then you start to use the other hand and eye and system. The whole system begins to get operating. Yeah. So you can do that. An eye patch, maybe we should sell you one. An eye patch that would tell people that you're actually training your entire equipment. And then you can put the eye patch to the other side. And in fact, if you do that right now, go ahead and do that. And then you can see that one eye is more blurry, maybe, than the other. It needs to be trained from the center to get the information from the other side over here to help it grow and become sharp. Yeah. So, and this is a different view. This is more clear. So I need to work on that side myself. Isn't that something? And if your right eye offends thee, pluck it out. Come on, pluck it out, baby. Let's go. I mean, in a positive way. You could say, gouge it out, but come on, baby. And then in the back, pluck it out. In the back of the head, where your eyes go. Your eye is actually goes all the way. You can feel in the back of your head. Feel the back of your head right now. That is the eyes behind the back of your head. They're actually energy fields, and they do pick up electrical, magnetic energy and vibrations for you. And in the middle, you'll feel there's a nose. There's my nose. Actually, you see, mine is right about here.
Having got the child to believe that he's an independent agent because he isn't.
The center finger. Huh?
In other words, he wouldn't believe this if he were independent.
That is exactly where the corpus callosum is. And then you can rub your nose if you have in this whole back area. It's a wonderful way to massage yourself, and without medicine, but just you laying on hands like Christ said to do, and to be whole with it. Amen? And to be whole with it. See? So, feelings, oh my God, masturbation is a big feeling, isn't it? Oh! And we all keep it quiet. It's a feeling. It's electrical thought energy that produces all of this.
It's your duty to
As a
know
man, you can redirect that energy if you're masturbating, being a master of a baiter. You're all fishermen. Or a woman, if you're a masturbator, as a woman, you're doing that. Great. Practice as you're having the experience that you're climaxing with the electrical energy. And really, it's just like it's really a 110 wire that is being fed by
you wanted her to
440
can't help loving
electrical
what
system.
I can eat you.
And boom, you know.
You don't want her
And it's
to
all
try
thought.
to love you.
So what you want to do is when you have that orgasm, practice this. It's called Kundalini, or the understanding of how to come when you lean, Kundalini. But really, it's electrical energy and how your body works.
Thou
I
shalt
mean,
love thy neighbor as thyself.
so what you want to do is that you're doing that experience and you're going for that feeling. This is all it is a feeling of your consciousness.
And anybody who
Redirect that energy inside yourself.
the double bind
You'll feel the energy go up inside your body.
chronic frustration,
You have to think it in there and you have
because
to
he is devoting his whole life
breathe it in and let it go throughout your whole body. You'll feel it. Don't let it go out.
Let's take the double bind.
No, no.
Deep fall.
When you're having that
Go on living.
that experience, the 440, 110 experience,
Now living
you just want to release it back inside. Just let it go inside your whole body, and you'll feel your own energy actually give you a great feeling inside you
to any kind of
versus having your energy just go away from you. That is Kundalini masturbation. Don't call me when you're doing this. You know what I mean? It's just all I want.
You must give this
Yeah. Hey, JP, I'm trying that thing that you were talking about, but it ain't working. I'm not gonna accept calls like that. Within your own thought, work it out.
And the object of the Zen discipline
Work it out.
is that instead
Don't let your energy go. No one can take it away from you, and it's a feeling of your consciousness. You understand? You're just working on your consciousness, your thought, your consciousness, and your feelings.
double bind is put on
Your thought, your consciousness, that's subconscious, conscious, and superconscious awareness,
everything
feelings,
playing on you.
which are all related to all of that system. You're in charge of it. You can control it.
Getting you into such a
Be loved.
fiesta
Now
of
start thinking love and then start thinking movement of that body. And by the way, when you're doing the Kundalini, it's really great. Think love, love. I want to be born again. I want to be born again. I want to be born again. Love, 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 love. And your consciousness. Go
I want
everywhere.
to see you do
Feel it.
something.
Yeah, this is your time to understand about yourself. Isn't that nice?
I had
Yeah.
a friend,
Okay, I'm John Paul Elliott.
and
It's snowing in Big Bear, and I had to share what consciousness and feelings, and those so related to thought.
when he was one day
Okay,
going for
so next time you're doing the wild thing at home, make sure you don't lose your energy from the wild thing, baby. Altoids is pretty good. All right, talk to you later.
bullfrogs in this
Oh, buy my
country.
book,
Pain, people don't
John Paul Elliott on
So
Amazon.
he swept up the bullfrog and dropped it into the sleep.
Love is my religion. Love
When
to
he
help
got
you.
in front of
Thanks.
the teacher to answer